Good morning. Welcome to my studio. I haven't been in here too much this week because I've had appointments and I've been just a busy person with the real world. Well, today is the day to get back to, and since it's April 1st, I wanted to get back to something that reminds me that spring is coming, or it's here and it's going to start to act like it anytime soon. If you'll remember the last time we worked here on this purchased novel from Frosted Bramble, I used a masterboard and collaged the back and then cut it up into pieces that I hope to use. This one, of course, as a belly band, and we worked on just this one for a fun play. And so now it's time to pick some papers for a signature. I don't want this to start out too gigantic, so I think I'll settle for one signature. But today is, fair warning, today is going to be a housekeeping day because these papers that I pick must be made ready for the signature. The first thing that I did was, out of here. The first thing that I did was choose a piece of avocado dyed paper, and I thought that if I fold this in half, it looks like it will just about do the trick. So down we go. And, aren't these colors beautiful? And no, I didn't do this myself. I'm not, see what happens? So, let's just take this off right here. Now all of the papers, oh my goodness, some strong paper. All of these papers are not going to be like they're in the Army. They're not going to be exactly the same size. I don't want them to be. I want them to have a little relaxation to them, so to speak. So, here we go. Now we have one and two papers. To make sure that I had this placed correctly. These papers have such a nice odor, such a pleasant one. But I'm not running out yet, thank heavens. So here we go. No, here we have two. I'm just planning and my mind is working on it, and when I have a downtime I take my mind to, or my head to the to this journal and plan it. Planning and auditioning is such great fun. So there's two now. Let's see. Oh yes, okay. I don't think this should need much done. It's probably going to be a little too big, but it's going to, I have a plan. I don't want the edges of my pages to be, I don't want them to be straight. I'm going to cut, maybe tear. I want something soft. I'm going to see how I achieved that. Oh, that was good, Carol. You just cut a paper in half instead of folding it. Number one. Boo-boo number one. But they can be reattached. No problem. Now let's see what I've picked out. Oh, yes, this is one of my one of my papers, and I think I'll keep this handy. In fact, I think I'll get up and get another one of these papers and keep this aside for collage, etc. Don't let me forget, because I'm good for it. I wanted something as a background paper, and I used a piece of lace as a stencil. I do hope that you are having a good day and are well, and are finding a little time to craft. Let's fold, Carol. Oh, and before I turned on the camera, I had to figure out how to work the printer again to do this, because it's been about almost 2 years. Oh, yes, I'm going to put this in the center. This is one of my master boards that I kind of like, so in the center it goes. It's incredible the way you can lose certain things. Now, I did not lose, over time, I did not lose the ability to make my YouTube videos and to upload them to YouTube. And there were many steps. But then I guess, since I have about 720 videos, it was like muscle memory, and I'm happy because it took some doing to get that down so that it wouldn't take me all day to do. But I'm not one who edits. You have the what happens here at this table goes right onto the YouTube to you, because I feel like that it's more real that way. But that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that I don't envy people that have the knowledge to edit and make such beautiful videos, and they are beautiful. But oh, look what I found in the drawer labeled pink paper. I found these, and I did these ages ago, maybe in 2016 or 17, and I'm wondering how it is that I can include these. I just feel like it might be a touch of something different. I could cut it here, and it would be smaller, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm going to do is, until I really decide what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off some of the white and the edges so that I can make that decision. So, let's take off a bit of that white. And this one. And this one. This was one piece. I remember using, it was the first time I think I used my big stencils. I haven't used them in ages. I'm wondering, I think they're in the bottom of a large flat box, because I didn't want them to be ruined, so I've been taking good care of them, and now I haven't been using them very much. But isn't that just the story? Okay. Now, I know that's stenciling, that's stamping. I don't remember. I do not remember what that was. Could it have been a napkin? Maybe. That's when I was learning mixed media. I have to drink my 11-y. I went to a nutritionist this week to find out why, with all of the food and the supplement, and the extras that I've been eating, I haven't been gaining weight. And, well, I gained a few pounds, but not enough for the amount of work I'm putting into it. And I found out that I need I can stay with my regular 3 meals, but I have to have much more protein. So, it was good to know that it's doable. I'm so sorry that I didn't go and have that talk and learn those things a few months ago. But better late than never. Now, I'm going to leave this under the pile so that we can decide what's going to happen there. This is a Rachel at Roxy Creations, and I just love this, and I like that too. It's a little breakup from all of the pink. So, thank you, Rachel, for these beautiful papers, and enjoy yourself in Australia, because now that she can travel, she was able to go and be with her dad's 80th birthday party. Her family is home because her daughter is in school, and so she's off to have 2 fun weeks with her family. There we go. Now, interesting choice of bits that she adds when she makes these. Love, love, love them. They're fun to just look at and think about for a while. They're stimulating. A little smaller. That's fine. Here's another piece of her digi. I love a birdie. I thought this would work well. I do hope that you all are starting to enjoy a change in weather. It takes until about April 6th or 8th for the to not get cold pops here in Florida, or at least in northern Florida. And these papers I've been saving, and I said, well, this is the time to use them. Let me pop over here to my other table and make sure that I tell you the correct name. Yes, it's antique papery. Antique papery. It's wonderful. The things these creative artists do to create things like this. Imagine the paper pad manufacturers don't think it's so wonderful, but I certainly do. Because I would rather use somebody's original creativity. Let's see, how will we do this one? Nope. That's the decision maker. And one more, antique papery. This one will be pretty. Since I've been going through my folders, I have found papers that I should have taken the time to fussy cut in the evenings, because I have some things in my folders from various and sundry digi-providers that are just lovely. Cards, postcards, etc. So I am going to be busy for a while. I'm one of those people who likes to have something to do while the television's going. Now, let's decide. Well, I know the one that I want in the middle, so I'm going to turn you the other way. That's the middle. And maybe this one in front. See the difference in papers. That's fine, because I'm going to take the shears to the edges. Another one here. Maybe this one. And one of those. For some reason, I think that this is going to be the outside. I think that makes too strong a statement. They look like they live together. But that doesn't mean that this one can't be second. And with another one of those for the inside. Maybe right behind the center. maybe before this, a softener. Now this, of course, could change. You know that. I think that's upside down. Could that be? Oh yes, it could be. Well, that's disappointing. I think we'll leave that there. Let's do a double check. Oh, decisions are the worst, to quote Rachel. Here we go. Oh yes, they're going to need to come off. It's going to be fun chopping and softening. I guess that's my word of choice for this journal, softening. I like that. Why? I don't know, but I do. Let's see. Let's make a decision about this one before I decide that maybe we don't want it at all. But with this darkness, this would work beautifully in another spot. Oh wow. Oh wow. Now, the serious decision. The serious answer to this might be that I don't use it. Might be a little too strong. I'm just going to fold so that we can audition. This seems to work when we treat it like a signature. I can collage down there. Let's see what happens when we look at it from the back. Oh. Well, you skipped one. So, we have that and that. Let's go to the front again. This one might work this way so that this is on the back. Let's see. Ah, I forgot the coffee dyed. 1 minute, I will get the one that I need to replace. am, and here we go. That is so beautiful. Okay, now and this one and that one. Maybe here. I think maybe. Well, we'll know when we come to the other end and see. No, these are going to take some doings. Going to be fun. Going to be fun. Oh, the color of that crown. Yes. And didn't that ink come through nicely and leave us a little bit of something something? I think this is a good thing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 24 is 48 sides, or 24 should be then 12 papers. I'm wondering that this might just be enough, because it's going to fatten up when we play. I think that this will work. I'm not rethinking anything, and if I am, I will let you know the next time we visit here. And let's put these back. Let's put these back in here. And close this so that we can see that they work together to suit what I see in my mind. And I think I'm quite happy with this low-key, what I call the background paper, to open this book and see this. Now what we put on here, I don't know. But I'm thinking that this is going to work. And I always like to have a bit of punch in the center. And I'm going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch with the tie inside, so as not to take away from what we have here. So if you have enjoyed this morning's visit of housekeeping to make a signature, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I do enjoy reading them and I do answer them, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. We'll be back shortly for round 3 in our spring journal. Bye now.